Hi friends, we are continuing to work with solution design document, that is SDD, in process delivery roadmap in BluePrism RPA. If you really like this video, please subscribe it and please refer to your friends. Thank you. In this video, we are going to see the efficiency of a robot. The first one is like integration efficiency. So if you observe, there are alternative application integration options, and the pros and cons of different techniques should be weighed out. So perhaps an application has an API or web service. API stands for an application programmable interface, or a web service that could be used instead of modeling the user interface, or perhaps a file can be read directly without opening it the user would. The natural tendency is to faithfully replicate the manual steps, but there may be instances where BluePrism could take advantage of a mechanism so not available to a human. At a basic level, a robot is able to hold more information in memory, so where a person may need to move back and forth to harvest information from two applications, but a robot can read everything it needs it in one go. So fundamentally, the automated solution does need to follow the as is a manual process, but there may be a scope to increase the efficiency where the robot is more capable than the human. The next one is an exception efficiency. An automated solution should anticipate cases that cannot be resolved automatically, either for technical reasons or because they are out of scope. The design should also be considered whether the manual resolution of these cases could be assisted in some other way. For example, maybe the queue item status file could be used to indicate different exception categories, or if system data read while working a case was regularly saved back into the queue, and this additional information could be included in an exception report to aid manual workers by eliminating the need for them to traverse the systems to reharvest the case data. So there may be there may even be situations where it would be worth continuing working after the exception occur, so perhaps by fetching data to minimize the subsequent manual referral effort, or maybe even to continue working the case before ultimately marking it as an exception. And where the parent or child cases are used, so it could be more efficient to continue to work child cases after an exception. The rational being that is better to mark the parent as an exception with 90% of its children work, so rather than to stop immediately. The next one is license utilization. The license usage should be considered when designing a solution so comprised of multiple processes. Separate processes may be optimum configuration, but where licenses are at a premium, thought should be given as to whether the single process, or perhaps making the use of sub processes like environmental locks or multiple queues, so could be used. Okay, in the next video we are going to see the notification details. Okay, please stay with us for more information regarding process delivery roadmap. Thank you for watching.